Yeah, welcome back. Your boy AYEKINGBRO is back with another review for Raw, February 24th, 2020. The go-home show to Super Showdown this Thursday in Saudi Arabia. And let's just get it started, man. Randy Orton, the hottest heel in pro wrestling right now. Not Baron Corbin, definitely Randy Orton. Him these past few weeks, with his heinous, activities, with Matt Hardy, the concerto to Matt Hardy, the concerto to Edge. Just doing horrific things to people, horrific things to legends, and Randy Orton's on fire, man. This is the most interested I've been in Randy Orton in years, man. Ever since his, I gotta say, his 2014 run, his feud with Daniel Bryan, that was the last time I was actually invested in Randy Orton. But now I'm fully invested in Randy Orton, man. I'm loving what he's doing. He was definitely the focal point of the show. Kevin Owens interrupts, through in Winnipeg tonight. Kevin Owens, obviously a fellow Canadian. He gets in the ring, talks about how, he looked up to Edge when he was young. Even while he was a pro wrestler, wrestling on the independent scene, he looked up to Edge. Edge was his guy, and to see him come back, it brought a tear to his eye. His hero is back doing what he loves after being forced to retire 9 years ago. And Randy Orton just took it away from him the next night after the Rumble. And KO wants answers. So KO's like, hey, Randy, why'd you do it for? I don't feel like you mean, when you say sorry, I don't feel like you mean it. Do you, tell me, why did you do this to Edge, to my hero, to this legend Edge? Why did you do this to Edge? And Randy just doesn't give him the explanation. So KO just like, okay, I'm going to beat an apology out of you. Let's fight tonight. So it's going to be KO versus Randy in the main event tonight for Monday Night Raw. I'm with it. These two don't face off often, so it's a fresh matchup. I'm always down for it. So next up, man, we get Angel Garza. A huge fan of Angel Garza. I like his gimmick. I like his persona. I actually like him with Zelina better than Andrade. But, Andrade comes back next week, so we'll see what happens there. He faces Humberto Carrillo, his cousin. Family versus family match. Didn't really care for this match. Not really into this feud, man. I want to see Garza do something else. It is what it was. Decent match. Next up, we got the number one contender for the WWE Championship this Thursday versus Brock Lesnar in Saudi. Ricochet, a.k.a. the gymnast, I like to call him. Ricochet versus Luke Gallows of the OC. Now, the OC, man, as far as, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, man, they've been getting treated like jokes since coming to the E, man, honestly. I just never got behind them, man. WWE never backed them up, gave them any legit storylines. They always been, to me, as just filler jobbers to me. And of course, Ricochet wins. Ricochet wins this match, build momentum to go up against Brock. He beat two big guys these past 2 weeks. Beat Bobby Lashley last week. Beat Luke Gallows this week. WWE trying to show us that, Ricochet can beat the big guys. He's obviously facing Brock Lesnar, who's a big guy, WWE champion. But Ricochet has no chance. No chance. The gymnast has no chance. I really wanted to see a face-off between Ricochet and Paul Heyman. Just a promo. Let's see what Ricochet got. He's got the promo skills. He's got the mic skills. Because a lot of people tell me he's a main eventer because he's so awesome in the ring. But there's two sides. You can be awesome in the ring. I'd rather have a guy who has an awesome promo and be average in the ring. Honestly. I want to see Ricochet cut a promo, go toe-to-toe against Paul Heyman, but that didn't happen. Even though they're on the same show tonight, they didn't interact with each other. I found that weird. But anyways, Ricochet wins this match, builds momentum. So Brock's announced that he's live next. Backstage, the OC, they see Aleister Black, run into Aleister Black. They beat up Black pretty badly. And Black still has a match later on against Rowan. So Black's already banged up before that match. So it looks like we're going to be seeing what's already been announced that it's going to be AJ Styles versus Aleister Black for the first time ever next week in Brooklyn. So I'm looking forward to that, man. Something fresh, something new. So Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman come out to, same old promo. Always good to see Brock. A lot of people say Brock doesn't show up, but he showed up. He's missed what? Maybe like one or two Raws. If my memory serves me right, 1 or 2 Raws. So Brock's been showing up. He's been showing up. Okay then. So, Paul Heyman just builds up Brock, hypes up the match for Thursday. Brock, as he's walking up the ramp, he goes to the announce table, stands on top of the announce table, flexes, shows his championship, gets the fans to take pictures of him. The larger than life man that he is, gives the fans, what they want. I wanted to see Ricochet and Brock interact, but they didn't. They're literally a segment after each other, like literally, and they didn't interact. But we're on to Thursday, WWE Championship, Brock versus Ricochet. Next, we got Black versus Rowan. It was a whatever match. Aleister Black hit 2 Black Masters to take out Rowan. After the match, Rowan walks up the ramp. Charlie Caruso interviews him. He calls out AJ Styles. Like I said earlier, the match is official. AJ Styles against Aleister Black next week. It's going to be a good one. So next, we got the 2020 Royal Rumble winner, former NXT champion, former Raw Tag Team champion, Drew McIntyre, sitting down interview with Charlie Caruso. Basically talk about his journey, how he got cut by the WWE back in 2014, went to TNA Independent, came back to NXT/WWE in 2017, 2018 came back to the main roster, and now 2 years later, he's about the main event WrestleMania against Brock Lesnar. Talk about his journey, coming back. He said he thought he'll never come back to the WWE after getting cut the first time, and his journey, his path back to the, to reach the pinnacle of his career was just amazing. It was a lot of hard work, blood, sweat, and tears, and Drew McIntyre is about to pay off for him in the main event of WrestleMania when he should beat Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship. So I like that. Drew McIntyre is so over, man. He is over. Oh man, Drew McIntyre is over, man. So far, Raw, Drew McIntyre and Kevin Owens, they're the most over guys in the entire company. That includes SmackDown, that includes NXT. Drew McIntyre and Kevin Owens are the top faces right now in the E. No question about it. Next up, we got R-Truth TV. R-Truth TV, man. His guests are Bobby Lashley and Lana. Leads to a Truth versus Lashley match. Lashley, of course, wins with a spear. I feel like there was just filler just to get Bobby and Lana on the show. Of course, it's always good to see Bobby Lashley and R-Truth. But I just felt like it just to kill some time. Next up, we got the women's contract signing. I feel like this elimination chamber is not needed. Shayna, what she did to Becky, a couple weeks ago, that feud writes itself. Like, that feud, the match should be official off of that. We don't need Shayna to be in a chamber match against all these other women who have no merit. They don't deserve a championship match against Becky. Like, it should be just Shayna. It should be Shayna. But it's the chamber. They got to fill it. So they just put, just threw some ladies in there. Obviously, Shayna's going to win. Everybody knows this. This chamber match isn't needed. It's just there because it's the elimination chamber. So it has to happen. Shayna's going to win this match, no problem. You can put money on it. You can put your life savings on this match. Shayna's going to win. No question. And of course, the contract signing, it got physical. Becky, Shayna, you already know. I'm looking forward to this match to WrestleMania, baby. Let's get it. April 5th. Next up, we got the Murphy, Dawkins. We got the Street Profits and the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins and his crew, their segment. Murphy and Dawkins, I kind of left the room and I didn't really see what happened, but it wasn't really much of a match, and it went right into Rollins against Montez Ford, and this match was, for me, this was the match of the night. I love this match. Was so entertaining. You know, you got a 4-time world champion and Seth Rollins, man, going up against athletic Montez Ford, man. Montez Ford has star written all over him, man. You know, I cannot wait till they branch off. I feel like I like Angelo Dawkins, but I feel like Montez Ford has so much potential. His ceiling is so high, man. He can do things. He can do amazing things on his own. He has the mic skills. He has the look. He has everything. He has everything you need. So whenever the Street Profits break up, Montez Ford is gonna be a star. I could already see it, no question about it. But Rollins wins this match with a stomp. This match is highly entertaining. So this is a good match. This is a real good match tonight for me. Montez and Seth, man, love it. Can't wait for their match Thursday. If I had to choose, I would pick Seth and Buddy to retain. Well, yeah, definitely, yeah. They'll retain. I'll have them retaining at Super Showdown. And next up, we got the main event. Kevin Owens, former world champion, against Randy Orton, former world champion. This was a short match, maybe like 10 minutes. During the match, Rollins and his crew show up, distracting Kevin Owens, but then the Street Profits and the Viking Raiders come, even the odds, clean house, and then we're just back to KO and Randy. Randy went for a cover. He didn't move. He went for a cover, and the bell just rang, like out of nowhere. Like it wasn't even a 3 count. It just rang, and Randy looked confused. Everybody was just confused. And we found out later that the referee, after KO grabbed the referee, ripped his referee shirt, and we saw they had a Seth Rollins. It was a Seth Rollins shirt. His shirt you see on WWEshop.com. It was actually his shirt, and this guy is a fan of Rollins. So no wonder he had KO lose in that fashion, had to ring the bell prematurely because he don't like KO. He's a huge fan of Seth. Seth and KO are feuding, so it's only natural for the ref to screw KO because Seth is feuding with KO. So, yeah, so KO gives the dude a stunner, grabs the table, puts him through, powerballs him through the table. The crowd was just hot. Winnipeg loved it, man. Seth was heated at the top of the rampway. What a show. I mean, Raw is the best show in WWE right now. I don't care what they've done with Kevin Owens and Drew McIntyre. Phenomenal. They're over. The 2 most over guys in the whole freaking company. Man, I just like how everyone, the majority of everyone's been used, man. Wow. Raw, of course, it had its his moments, like the R-Truth segment. Angel Garza, whatever the stuff, But overall, man, I like this show, man. And Raw is getting better every single week. It's definitely better than the SmackDowns, no question about it, no doubt. I enjoy Raw every single week. I can honestly say that. I'll be going to Raw in a couple weeks, so I'm looking forward to that. So that's gonna be real. That review gonna be so lit. But yeah, that's it for me, man. Raw, thumbs up show for me, man. King Bro's out. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, baby. Let's get it. I'm out.